The championship in the American Conference at stake here on EA Sports College Football. It's the North Texas Mean Green against the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They're going to run it here. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to pass. It's Jackson. And the pass is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Ending off on the draw play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, no change in the score.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick? These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed to the running back. And he's tackled 40-yard line.
These run plays don't look like much, but they put themselves in a manageable third down situation. Now you have everything at your disposal. You can continue to run it or you can throw it. You've got to keep the pass rush off of you, and they've been able to do that.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has...
Here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the second and third level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To the air, it's Jackson. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's White. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Putting toward the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, North Texas.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Receiver in motion now. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Here comes the rush. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Look out, he's breaking free. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Touchdown, Memphis. This offense cannot be stopped. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget the
You owe me 55! Said it was going to be a touchdown pass, you crazy asshole.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hayden. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a first and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, to me, it's 4-down territory. You've got 2 snaps to get this ball in the end zone. I like going right back at him with another run play, knowing that you're going to go for it on 4th down.
They get nothing on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score, there's no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Grab down the middle. It's White. Enough for the first down, but a penalty marker. They may have roughed the passer. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They can't get him to the ground. Breaks free down. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mean Green. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Always looking to throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Nolan. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Here comes the bunch formation. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's long. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense trying to overcome the holding penalty. It's 1st and 20 now. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver.
Really.
Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's a completion for this offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO, and he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, North Texas.
That's great execution from this offense, and now just an extra point away from tying this one up going into half. That is a great job, and now a new outlook in this game. Likely tied up at halftime. They'll kick it away to start the 2nd half. Defense has got to get a stop.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Grab behind the line. It's Hayden. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Coaches always talk about the middle eight in these games, the last 4 minutes of the first half, the first 4 minutes of the second half, and here right off the rip in the third quarter, you take it back for a touchdown. The home crowd isn't even back into their seats. They're still trying to get their hot dogs, and he's in the end zone. What a return.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. North Texas's offense is back out there now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Jackson. The pocket breaking down. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it, and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit. I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
The 3rd down is a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Pulls it in. It's White. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Makes the grab. It's White. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot to the right. And the ball is picked off. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Offense ready to start this drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's White. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Has the 1st down and more. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Mean Green. Breaks away to the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. To throw, it's Nolan. That's a fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Play action here on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Sees an opening. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. We get to the end of the third. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Blitz and a quick sack.
These offensive tackles are having problems with these outside linebackers. Whether it's on a straight rush or a blitz, these linebackers have presented a lot of issues. They've got to give these tackles help. Maybe a tight end, maybe a running back, a chip, something on the edge.
They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, there's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver, and then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here, and this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
Right when it left his foot, you could tell he was just hoping for a good bounce, but he doesn't get it. As my friend Tim Brando would say, the iron is untied.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. To the air, it's Jackson. Snags the quick throw. Will not be brought down. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Mean Green. They jump on top now here in the 4th. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, Memphis, 28.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Hayden. Breaks it up. Now here he goes. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Gonna run it. It's White. Look out, he's got space ahead. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
First out and more. He's still running. Out of bounds at the 47.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back. Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going. Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now Memphis will call their second timeout. They've got one more timeout to use now. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to run it. It's White. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now the Tigers will take their third and final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that puts them in front here in the final 2 minutes.
Chris, these are the moments you have to live for as a quarterback. There's under 2 minutes to go, and you're down. You've got to go down and take the lead and put together a drive. This is what you dream about. Get in that huddle and go execute.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Back to pass. It's Nolan. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move receiver trying to make something happen. They'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can you make a play here to put his team on top?
Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.